Welcome everyone to the Eagle channel to watch the fierce battles of ants. 35 moments of the most brutal ant attacks ever recorded on camera. A termite's nest is being broken out of the nest and the termites are clearly visible inside. Seeing termites with big heads and strong pincers, they have an important task. That is, to protect the nest from attacks by ants targeting termites. Termites are ants' favourite prey because they're nutritious and easy to attack. As for the protective termites, they won't be afraid of the enemy, but will even attack back thanks to their large and strong pincers. Black ants have a very crowded society, but they're still highly disciplined. Ants, in addition to building nests, also hunt for food. Even though they travel long distances, the ants still maintain contact. They communicate with each other through touches to identify the herd. Just like that, when they identify their prey, the ants will come together. One cockroach is enough to help the ant colony have a meal to feed the small ant colony. Bringing prey back to the nest isn't simple. They need to tear the cockroach into pieces and then bring it back to the nest, the best way. The hairy spider order possesses extremely powerful and giant jaws that are formidable weapons. This time the hairy spider faces the ants and it encountered difficulties. Thanks to their small bodies, the ants flexibly crawl up to attack the hairy spiders. Ants take turns attacking every position on the body, causing pain to the opponent. But there was an ant who paid the price when he was bitten by the giant jaw of the hairy spider. But that cannot stop the ants from constantly attacking. With their tactics and numbers, the ants gained an advantage over the hairy spiders, causing their opponents to be bitten down. Hornets intended to attack ants to eat meat, but were counterattacked by their prey. Ants with large numbers, along with strong bites on opponents. Hornets cannot escape the ants' nest when they're surrounded and attacked. The solidarity of ant colonies is the formula that helps them survive against strong opponents. Just like that, the ants came in larger numbers and together they bit down on the hornets. Under the bites of strong and poisonous pincers, the opponents killed. Finally, the ants bring the wasp into the nest to store and eat. Ants are very strong and can transport prey that's much heavier than their body. The ants are organising to attack the python when they discover their prey. When the python discovered that it was in danger, it chose to crawl down to where there was water to defend itself. Even though there was water around, it couldn't protect it and chose to crawl to escape. This was a wrong decision, as the python crawled, so the rock was immediately bitten by a flock of ants. The ants surrounded the python with their whole bodies, competing to attack and kill the python. The scout ants discovered the forest crab and began to learn about their opponents. The jungle crab possesses a hard-shelled armour that's a weapon that helps it protect against danger. The crab has a very hard shell, so the ants need to scout before attacking. Realise that the crab's leg joints and mouth are weak points that the ants can exploit. Taking advantage of the crab's weakness, the ants attack and defeat the opponent. Seeing the danger when the ants attack, they can take down large prey. Ants with a large number of troops and high discipline make them dangerous. Ants establish their own society, each ant has its own mission. Their favourite nesting place is in dry tree stumps under foliage. They don't possess good eyesight, but they know how to move without getting lost. By touching each other, the ants receive enough information. When scout ants discover prey, they'll return to give information and the ants will flock to them. A mantis was killed by a flock of swordsmen. They brought it back to the nest to eat. Scorpions are very dangerous because they possess toxic filters in the tail of their bodies. But for the ants, that's meaningless when the scorpions are just prey. The ants continuously attack the body, causing Scorpion to appear quite painful. From being a dangerous predator, Scorpion is now trying to find a way to escape from the ants. It's using its tail to push away the ants clinging to its body. The Scorpion even flipped its body upside down, but it couldn't stop the ants from fiercely attacking it. The lions are in ambush and observe their prey in front very carefully. Based on the bushes and its fur colour, it helps it approach the wild buffalo. Wild buffaloes wander alone from the herd, which is very dangerous on the steppe. The predator moves slowly to avoid being detected by its prey. Determine the time when lion immediately attacked, but was resisted by the buffalo. Lions don't hunt alone, but in groups to help attack their prey. Despite the support of their fellows, the lion was still attacked and chased away by the buffalo and escaped. Vultures fly high in search of dead animals. Unlike carnivores, vultures eat carrion. When he discovered the body of Anzung, he quickly ran over. Even though they're just corpses for vultures, they're a source of food. They even fight when they want to monopolize and don't want to share. They're very voracious when they gather in large numbers to the body to monopolize it. With a special digestive system, vultures can eat corpses without any harm. They seem to be janitors who specialize in cleaning up animal leftovers. The firewolves are attacking with their tails to catch the baby deer right in front of the mother deer. The mother deer wasn't afraid of danger and returned to rescue her child, who was in danger. Firewolves are dangerous predators as they rely on packs. Despite the help of other deer, the firewolf still couldn't be chased away. Realizing that the baby deer couldn't survive, the deer agreed to leave and go into the forest. With the stubbornness of a predator, the firewolf was able to bite down the baby deer and drag the prey away to store and eat. An antelope was tightly entangled by a large python. After killing its prey with constricting rings, it begins to swallow the antelope. However, it's not always easy for pythons to swallow their prey whole. The python was writhing in pain when the antelope's horn pierced its throat. The predator received painful results while trying to escape from the antelope's horn. After struggling, the python was finally able to escape and crawled away, leaving the antelope's body behind. The lion approached its prey and then decided to attack the buffalo. But lion encountered strong resistance from the buffalo. For adult male buffalo, it's also very dangerous if it gets mad. However, lion hunt in groups, with predators coordinating their attacks on buffaloes. Along with that, the male lion also participated in the hunt, along with the herd, to take down the wild buffalo. Quickly, the wild buffalo was killed by a herd of lions and was eaten by them. Lions rely on the grass, which helps them move easily without being detected. A wild buffalo caught the attention of a lion. The predator quickly attacked. The hunt begins when the lion uses all of his speed to chase and catch the buffalo. Realizing that danger was near, wild buffalo immediately ran into the puddle to avoid it. Thanks to that, the wild buffalo made it difficult for predators to approach it. The situation has changed. This time the buffalo took the initiative to gore and chase the lion. Wild buffalo are quite smart when it comes to chasing away predators and then finding a way to escape. The distance is the puddle created by the buffalo that causes the lion to give up the hunt. The giant cheetah return to the nest to protect the eggs from danger. Mother cheetah's mission is very important while the eggs are not yet hatched. The python's looking for food near where the cheetah nest is protecting its eggs. Although pythons don't have flexible movements, they do have squeezing power. Relying on its sharp tongue to gather information helps the python detect its prey. Finally, the python discovered the place where cheetah's nest was incubating eggs. Cheetah's attack accidentally created conditions for the python to use its body to wrap itself tightly, making it very difficult to escape.